You're listening to Substation Gaming Podcast. I'm Black Chestnut. With me, I have Ricola.
Hey.
And today we are going to be talking about some gaming news, like usual. So we got the Sonic Origins trailer dropped, and then also release dates and trailers for Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade 3 as well dropped. So we're going to start it off with the Sonic Origins.
Yeah, this was announced a while back now, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was announced at like that big Sonic Anniversary event where they also announced like Frontiers, where they
Yeah, it
first
was
teased that.
ages ago.
Yes, so we're finally seeing like a real trailer for it now.
And
And
for the most part, I mean, like, it looks pretty good as like just a collection of these games. I don't know. It's probably going to be the nicest way to play them.
yeah, that's definitely true. It definitely looks good overall. These look like really solid ports.
Yeah,
They got
there's
all the fancy enhancements and improvements you come to expect at this point from classic Sonic games.
yep, all the
You know,
stuff that was in like phone versions that we
yep,
haven't seen in other ports, which is nice to see.
yep. It's the type of port that Sonic fans have been asking for, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It'd be
Uh,
nice to play Sonic 2 without frame drops.
yes. uh, and while I do feel like these are really good looking and they look really good just in general, it does feel really overpriced, to be honest.
Yeah, $40 for because Mega Collection back in the day was only 20, and that I mean, it was one whole new ports that was just kind of emulation, but still, they had like 4 more games in it and all like the extra content. And this is
Yeah.
just $40 for 4 games that I can already play all these in another way. Like they're
Yeah.
all on Steam.
Yeah, they're all on
Even if
Steam too. And like especially if you compare them to the Steam versions. The Steam versions are all like $5 each. So it's like $10 more to buy this collection than to buy each of them individually on Steam, you
yeah,
know?
I mean, for the most part, the CD is going to be identical because we already have the nice port for CD on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, this will be a better way to play 1 through 3, but is it worth like that much more money worth? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And it's especially weird because they also have like the digital deluxe version, which
Yeah,
just comes with all the DLC, but the DLC is like animated cutscenes.
it's all weirdly inconsequential stuff. That's like to the point of why you, but also like, I don't know, why bother having a DLC for a game like this?
Yeah, it's like you could have just had one version, and if you wanted to charge the $45 for it, you could have just made it $45. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
pre-order bonuses for this, like really?
yeah,
It's awkward.
I don't like they made this whole big silly graph.
Which they released an improved version of that slightly makes more sense, although it's still confusing.
Yeah,
I don't know what Sega's thinking.
yeah, it's so extra confusing for no reason. You
Yeah,
know.
like just have this just be a nice, neat collection. Don't touch it. Don't do anything
Yeah,
else,
you're
really.
already selling everybody games they've already bought at least 5 to 10 times, you know?
Yeah,
It's like if you can't even call yourself a real Sonic fan if you don't own Sonic 1 at least 3 to 4 times.
yeah.
You
I
know?
believe I do. Yeah, I got. Yeah, there's Mega Collection. There's Gems Collection. There's
There's Mega Collection Plus,
Yep. There's
Steam
uh,
port, the original
Steam.
Genesis version.
There's the DS collection that I always forget about. I always
Yeah.
forget that exists. There's a ton.
Yeah. This is the one meme. It's like, why shouldn't I buy Sonic for 1 for the 10th time?
Now, I regret owning Sonic Spinball so many times, but
That's valid.
I'm glad that's not in this collection. I don't
Yeah.
want to own that again.
Yeah, it would devalue the collection if they added Spinball.
Have to take $10 off the game.
Yeah.
um, You know, I was really hoping Amy was going to be playable because she was into key art. No, that would be extra work, but that would justify the extra cost.
Yeah,
Just have another playable character.
it would be
I
hard to
mean,
give her a moveset though.
yeah, just take her Sonic Advance moveset where she's got the hammer and stuff. Eh.
Yeah, but that's like modern Sonic Amy. This is classic Amy. She doesn't do anything.
It's true. Yeah, I'm trying to think if she ever. No, she did have the hammer as classic Amy as Sonic the Fighters.
That's true. That's where it comes from.
So there we go. We can have this work with canon.
Yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, this is a terrible port because it doesn't have every single Sonic the Fighters character as playable in Sonic
That
1.
would be sick. I want to play as Knack the Weasel and Honey the Cat, the character that's not even in the original Sonic the Fighters, only in the Xbox Live Arcade edition. Yeah, that's what we need. You know, I still don't know why did they add Mighty and Ray in Mania.
Because it's cool.
They're like
Everybody
the least
likes
exciting
them.
Sonic characters.
That's why they're the most exciting, because they're the ones you expect the least.
I suppose.
It's a deep cut. You know, if
It
they
is.
added the Chaotix guys, it'd be like not a big deal because they were already in Heroes, so everybody knows who they are. You know,
Yeah.
they're not obscure anymore. But you know, those guys, they're still obscure. I mean, not anymore. So the next
Yeah, I
time
know.
they try to pull something like that, they're gonna have to go really deep.
They're gonna have to. I don't think you can go deeper than Honey the Cat, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get someone from the Set AM. Let's get the French guy from the Archie comics. And whatever that guy's name is. All I remember about him is the time that Robotnik tortured him by like putting salt on crepes or something. It was a real episode.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Ken Penders owns him or something, probably, right?
I think that's all in court right now. I know
Yeah.
that Ken Penders owns all the Echidna characters.
Right. I bet he would
'Cause-
also argue that he owns putting salt on crepe. You're not allowed to put salt on your crepe.
He's gonna take that one to court.
Yeah. If he catches you doing it, he's gonna sue you. You're not allowed to eat your crepes with salt.
Only he's allowed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a nice collection, but I don't know if I want to buy it for full
I'm
price.
gonna buy it for $40 just because I want to play the classic Sonic games like on Switch. Just for that.
I mean, I would just like to have the nicest versions of them, you know, on Steam.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I have Sonic 1 and 2 on Switch, but 3 isn't on Switch anyway, so.
Yeah.
Having 3 in CD will be nice. Put it that way.
Yeah.
There is ways already on PC to play these nicely, though. Like, there's Return to Angel Island or whatever that makes it widescreen.
Yeah, exactly. And like you compare it to other similar game collections, you know, like the Castlevania Advance Collection with like that has all the GBA Castlevania games, right? That's only like $25, you know, and that has 4 games in it.
Yeah, I don't know why they're charging so much for it. Like, is the widescreen editions and stuff that big of a deal? I mean, these ports already existed, like in one form or another. It's more just making them porting them to another. Is it like another engine or just another consoles? Like,
yeah, I mean there are like a good amount of improvements and stuff to them, but they're not like improvements that like Sega themselves like necessarily did. You know, they're mostly stuff from fan projects that were hired by Sega.
Christian White had to finish his Sonic 3 port that they never let him release. He's had a Sonic 3 port that he made years ago. It's just that Sega didn't let him release it because of music rights issues.
Right.
So, yeah, I think they just cleaned that up and releasing it now.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what it is. Because I'm pretty sure in the trailer they showcased like one of the bonus stages that's only in like that version.
Yeah, they showed the bonus stage. It's in Sonic 2 mobile port.
Right. Or was
Which,
it
yeah, we're
the?
getting.
I thought it was the one from Sonic 3 where it's like there was like cut zone from the original game that got
I think it was
finished.
2. 2 is the one underground area that was like crystal
Oh,
themed.
was it 2? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I'm thinking
so.
of 2. I thought it was in
Neurobotics
3.
got like a trombone bot or something dumb.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah, yeah. That
know,
was a cut area from 2 that Christian White had
right?
completely recreated in the mobile port for
Yeah, you're
fun,
right.
I
It
guess.
is 2. I just thought it was in 3, but I was wrong. It's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2 because they put it in like a secret area where you'd fall into a bottomless like a pit, but instead of it being bottomless, it was
The
spikes.
infamous pit from Mystic Cave Zone where there's no
Yeah,
escape from it,
yeah.
where
If
they
you're
have spikes at the end,
supersonic,
so you gotta wait for your iframes to end before you can die.
yeah. And if you're supersonic, you just get stuck there for like 60 seconds while you wait for your rings to run out.
Uh, I'm almost gonna miss that not being in the game because that's such a big middle finger.
Yeah. Instead, they replace it with the secret zone.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have anything else to say on the Sonic Origins?
No, I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but I wish it was cheaper.
Yeah.
And
I might pick it up on sale, is what
yeah,
I'm thinking.
this is worth like a good $20 if it gets like a half off sale. That'll be worth it.
Yeah. This is something that's like, even for $30, I think would be a fairish price for it, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, unlike the other ones, this isn't just like straight up emulation. Like this
Yeah.
is full on new natively running ports. These are nice.
Yeah,
Like,
like that's another thing. It's like I gotta emphasize. It's like these are really nice, really high quality ports with lots of quality of life improvements, with lots of overall gameplay improvements. These are like the best ways to play them. These look like a really great, well done job. You know, they
yeah,
didn't
like I've
half-ass
played a bit
this.
of the mobile ports before, and widescreen and 60 FPS really is really nice
Yeah,
in
but it
Sonic.
does feel a bit pricey for like
Yeah,
$40 or $45 for like the digital
it's
deluxe
so
version.
stupid. The DLC.
Yeah. You know, when other similar collections usually are much cheaper.
Yeah. Is this better than the Mega Man collections where they're weirdly split up?
Mm, at least with the Mega Man collections, you can say what's like, well, the second half of the collections usually are way worse, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to buy them likely
You know,
anyway. You
thanks for
know?
looking out for us, Capcom, in that case.
Yeah, it's like, why would you want to play like past the fifth one anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like 9 and 10, but yeah. Anyway, do you want to just move on from this?
Sure.
Okay.
You're gonna probably have a lot more to say about Splatoon 3. I didn't absorb as much of it.
Yeah. So we finally, after 10,000 years of Splatoon fans begging on Twitter for new Splatoon 3 news, if we finally got it.
Has it been that long since the last news?
It was like E3.
Okay.
Then we got the
Fair
last
enough.
trailer, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough.
So, was there one in the February direct?
I really can't remember. Either way, this is the first time we see like a full match, correct?
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, there was a thing in February, but February was just like Salmon Runs Back.
Oh yeah, that was all it was.
Yeah. But yeah, so what it was it was a like a gameplay demo showcase, showcasing like a full Turf War match.
Yeah. Was this a new map?
Yeah, that was a new map.
Okay, because I quite like this map. It feels like you're fighting over a choke point, but it also has like multiple like routes within that choke point. That looked fun.
Yeah, I like the short overheads. I like how they're very narrow.
Yeah. So
And
like
give
you can
you
sneak past people, but if they're not completely distracted, they'll catch you up. They'll catch
Yeah.
you. Like I don't know. There's a lot of fun ways I can play out.
Yeah. And there was a ton of new stuff showcased in the trailer.
Yeah,
Like I
the
kind of
wacky
want
supers.
to get into specifically the new like weapons and whatnot they
All right.
showcased first. So I want to talk about that first. Because the first thing I noticed was they have this new sub weapon, which is like a a dry erase marker that you can throw. It's like a hit scan weapon. And what it
Okay.
does is it's like the point sensor from like Splatoon 1 and stuff, but it's a hit scan version of that. So instead of throwing like a bomb like to reveal people, you throw like the fast like hit scan dart, and if you hit somebody, that'll reveal them for a certain amount of time. So it definitely feels like a more balanced version of the point sensor, which was kind of OP.
I
You
can't
just
remember using it.
threw it around. Yeah. It made tracking people super too easy because you can just throw it
Okay.
in a general direction of where you know they are, and then it's like, well, now I know where you are, and now we're all gonna hunt you down and get you. There's nothing you can
Yeah.
do about it. So that one looks really cool. Um, as for new specials they showed off in this trailer that we haven't seen in previous trailers is the
I saw
like
quite a
ink.
lot.
Yeah, we got a good look at all the specials that we've shown off so far, but the one that they only showed off in this one so far was like the ink vacuum, which is like the suck cannon from Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Because how it works is you suck up enemy ink that's fired at you, and then you launch out a big ink bomb blast attack.
That sounds very goofy and fun.
Yeah. So it seems like a cool defensive weapon, like
Yeah.
defensive
Yeah, good for
special.
as well.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be really good for like say tower control if you're pushing tower.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Yeah, because you can just jump on the tower and be like, okay, yeah, you're trying to stop me. Okay, I just got my vacuum.
The a bit after that, we see this like the grappling hook one, which I think we saw for a bit before. Yes.
Yeah, this was showcased in one of the previous trailers.
But
It's like,
they showed the way they showed off in here though, where you could just use it to go all in and just get like some kills before you immediately just get out of there. Looks so much fun.
yeah, it's specifically designed for like getting past enemy lines and like going into the back line too. It's effectively supposed to be a way for like slayers to kill like anchors,
Yeah.
which I know I just said a bit of Splatoon terminology. So
It's rocket jumping to kill the medic. There
that,
we
yes,
go.
that's effectively what it is. Because like an anchor's like the role that anchor plays is that they are the long range backline. They sit in the farthest back point of the map, and then like their main point is that they are a safe person to jump to, you know,
Yeah.
to get back into the fight faster, along with also holding your main ground so people don't get like in your back line. And the Slayer's jobs are to like go as far forward as possible and just kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the third role is support, which their job is to just ink the ground and play the objective.
The most secretly, not even secretly, they're the MVP.
They're kind of important. Yeah. So the Ninja Squid one with where you turn into like Spider-Man, uh that the point is that get behind and kill the backliners.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Like just like catching people completely off guard of that is going to be really funny.
Yeah. Another new special we got seen showcased in the gameplay trailer was like the ink strike from Splatoon 1 is back, but
Oh,
instead of having one big ink strike you can like select a location of, it seems that you launch off 3 smaller ones that go in random locations.
okay.
At least it seems like it's random. It doesn't look like you can actually choose where they go.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but that's what I'm assuming. Nice to see
Yeah.
that back. That was like always my favorite in Splatoon 1. Just a lot of fun to use.
Yeah.
Just
Another thing this trailer showcased is that they showcased their new spectator mode.
Oh,
You know.
oh yeah, that is what's going on. I was just like thinking this is like a trailer, but yeah, this is a spectator mode, isn't it?
Yeah, because I know Splatoon 2 has a spectator mode, but I don't know if like how great it is because I've never like really used it. I'm not familiar with spectator mode to
Yeah.
be honest. But it seems like they at the very least improved it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this looks smooth.
Yeah. We also finally got a really good look at the new main weapon, the ink bow, which I know on Twitter they announced that the weapon type is called like striker, I think. Let me actually check
Okay.
like the because they have this trailer with no like explanation. Then you have to go on Twitter to find out what the hell any of this means. Yeah, because they talked about like Jessica like earlier today they talked about the ink vac, which is the vacuum special, and they showed
Okay.
off a bit more footage of that.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of nice to just have like a pure gameplay trailer though. It
Yeah, that's true.
just no fluff. Just here's the game.
Yeah, because like let me see. I can't find it, but I don't
Oh
know.
well.
I don't remember what it was named, but point being, like the ink bow, how it works is that if you push the fire button once, it will just launch like 3 shots. But if you hold it down and charge it, it will then shoot out like arrows that will explode after a second.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
All right, so I can just play as Demo Man, is what you're saying. Good, good.
kind of. Yeah, it's more like Huntsman Sniper.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Hudson Sniper with explosives.
yeah, it looks
Oh,
really cool.
we didn't talk about the most important thing. I don't think we talked about the crab.
Yeah,
It's a crab. That's it.
yeah. It's one of the specials is like a crab tank. We get to see more of that in this trailer as well,
I
and
don't
it
know
looks really
what
cool.
strategic advantage to the crab tank is.
It's a tank. You can roll around. It's kind of like Wrecking Ball from Overwatch, except none of the Wrecking Ball elements. But like only the
Okay.
shooty and rolly parts, but not the Wrecking Ball parts, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe it does damage when you roll over people. We can't really tell.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because it like fires and it looks like you can also then launch like a bomb out of it.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That one where it's just like some drones going around and then like they shoot a projectile, is that just kind of a redesign of the one speaker special from 2?
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. The one with the lasers.
Yeah.
It's very much, I want to say, a redesign of the Stingray from 2, which was already kind of a redesign of the killer whale from 1.
Yeah.
But the Stingray in 2 was super OP. At first, like initial thought, everyone thought it was like junk, but then people realized, oh, if someone's standing on the objective, I can just Stingray them,
Yeah,
and then
what are
they
you gonna
can't push the objective.
do? Oof.
Because they realize on like tower control, right? If anyone's ever standing on the tower, right? You can just stingray on top of the tower, and then it's just like, well, no one can push now.
Oh,
You know,
fun.
you can't counter push. You know, it's just like
Yeah.
it's OP.
Yeah, so it makes sense they change that. Do you think this newer one will work better
I
or
think it will work better. It seems a lot less busted.
yeah. Anything else we've seen new in the trailer really?
Um,
Bad hair, but you know, that goes without saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw like new customization options and clothes and stuff like that. That's not too important.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very important, but you know, it's not.
I just want the Squid Girl outfit, Platoon 1 back. Because that crossover was really funny to me.
Yeah. We did get to see some of the new movement options in this game, though, with the Squid Roll, I think it's called.
Oh,
Basically, you can,
yeah.
like, dash sideways to avoid fire and stuff.
Interesting.
I'm not 100% sure how it's triggered because they haven't really bothered to explain anything. Uh,
Who
which is
knows?
kind of like, I don't know. The marketing for Splatoon 3 has been kind of odd in a lot of ways because it's like, if you're not a big Splatoon fan, you're gonna watch these trailers and just be like, I don't know what's going on, you know?
For the
Uh,
most part, I've been feeling, oh, yeah, it's more of the same with just some new stuff from what I've been feeling anyway.
yeah. But like, to be honest, there is a lot of like drastic mechanical changes, you know, when they changed every single special weapon. They're adding tons of new like other stuff. They added new movement mechanics. They added a new respawning mechanic, you know?
Yeah.
Uh so there's a lot of stuff they're just not really like bothering to explain it. They're just kind of they're showing and not telling, but they need to be telling too, you know. Um, although maybe that won't really matter because the Japanese like tweet for this trailer, right, from the
Yeah.
Japanese Splatoon account, um, has like 357,000 likes.
Oh, my.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, that is a like pretty much the third most liked gaming tweet of all time.
Oh, my God.
The only ones that are higher are Rockstar announcing that GTA 6 is in development and Sony announcing that their like state of play or PlayStation Showcase or whatever was going to be delayed by a week.
I got likes.
Yeah. Well, to explain the context for that, that was because there was like some political thing going on at the time and they delayed
Oh,
it for a
okay.
week. I don't remember the exact thing it was, but there was some political thing happening.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
I thought people were just excited they don't have to watch a PlayStation
I
showcase.
think it might have been like those protests like last year or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. And so they're just
Okay.
like, we're not gonna have a silly showcase right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough,
Yeah,
Sonny.
yeah,
But yeah, so it's 9922. It's ink coming.
yeah. September.
Wow.
Ink Coming was a song in Splatoon 2. They're reusing puns.
Ugh. I mean, how many puns are there? Like, you gotta run out eventually.
Uh, I'm not sure. We did get a cool look at the end screen in the trailer, though. The new
Yeah,
victory screen.
Judd is like
We see all the
baby Judd
dances.
screwed up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wonder if they're gonna have any new modes or anything. All the stuff we've seen is mostly the same
Yeah.
modes from like 2 and stuff.
I imagine they'll have like a new ranked mode, but I don't know what it could be.
Yeah. Hmm. Who knows?
Yeah. It's pretty hard to predict overall.
Yeah, hey, I can do anything.
Yeah. I am very excited for this though. Can't wait. Can't wait. I haven't played Splatoon 2 in a while. Basically, like, since Splatoon 3 got announced, I kind of just stopped playing Splatoon 2, mainly because I was like, well, I've done everything already. So I'm just gonna wait for Splatoon 3 to come out. You know?
Yeah.
Uh,
But Yeah, anything else in 3?
Um, no, I'm not sure what else I have to say. Mm,
Yeah, guess we can move on if you want.
yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything I forgot to mention, haven't mentioned yet.
Okay.
I don't think there is anything. I think I got pretty much everything.
All right.
Okay, we can move on to the final topic, which is the Xenoblade trailer, which also gets showed off its release date.
Now, I apologize, but this trailer was mostly noise to me.
It was very much a lot of anime dub noise.
I don't dislike Xenoblade. I played 5 hours of like 1 and 2 each.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I gotta go beat those before I get to 3, so it's hard for me to talk about this.
Yeah, it's a little hard for me to talk about this as well, because I'm in a similar boat of I tried Xenoblade 1, I put like 40 hours into it, I wasn't loving it, and I ended up just dropping it, and then I
Yeah.
never touched 2, and I don't really plan on touching 3 either.
I'm in a weird spot for 1 because I owned the Wii version for years. I know the Switch one's out, so I don't want to buy that because the Wii version was already expensive, and now I'm like, ugh. Ah.
Yeah. I know this is like supposed to be like a continuation of both 1 and two's plot, though,
Which is interesting.
considering they don't seem to have much common plot-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main focus of the trailer was, besides story stuff that might be intelligible to diehard Xenoblade fans, was them showcasing off the fusion mechanic, where
Yeah.
2 characters would fuse into like, not sure what to describe them as. They kind of remind
It
me a
looks
lot
like an
of
Eva.
Yeah, they do look like Evas. It
Or
reminds me
maybe
a
a
bit of Digimon,
Yeah.
because sometimes Digimon would do that. They would like fuse together and stuff.
Because I guess them turning into weapons in 2 wasn't enough. They need to
Yeah,
have 2 people turn into weapon people.
yeah. There's also like another thing that I saw like on Twitter or something where like in the subtitles to the trailer that like this got removed or whatever, it referred to the characters as blades.
Uh,
So like all the characters are blades.
yeah. Huh. So blades combine now?
I
Okay.
suppose. That
I don't
seems
know.
like and then, I mean, it makes enough sense to me.
It seems like I said, maybe this is like already like a plot point in 2, and I just didn't get far enough. Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it looks very nice. We have like 1,000,000,000,000 party members at once, by the way.
Yeah, that's because they can fuse together. So you start off with 6 and then you end up with 3.
I appreciate that. Not enough RPGs let you just have a big party.
Yeah. And it's really funny looking at like the menus and the UI on screen during the trailer. Because it's so much just like visual noise.
There's just so much. I have no clue what's happening.
But I think my favorite is that you look at the class, like what they showcased off is like they got a sword icon for offense, a shield icon, and then they have like the female symbol for support, I guess.
Because girls play support. Everyone knows this. You've played League of Legends, I thought.
Okay, maybe it's supposed to be a staff, but like if you go to the trailer and you look at the menus and stuff.
Yeah, that's totally the Venus symbol.
Yeah. Yes, the 3 classes. Tank, like DPS, tank, girl.
Yeah, I can't get much else out of this trailer. And environments look pretty. That's a given for a
Yeah,
Xenoblade game. They somehow made environments look nice on a Wii, so they can do anything.
yeah, yeah. The game looks pretty good. I think it will be good. I think Xenoblade Platinum will be happy. They seem to be
Yeah.
pretty happy people.
I don't know. I see a lot of fights between Xenoblade 1 and 2 fans.
Well, see,
Maybe
here's
this
the
being a
thing.
sequel to...
I feel like there's two types of like Xenoblade 2 fans. There's regular ass Xenoblade fans who probably also really like the first one. And then there's people who are Xenoblade 2 quote unquote fans who have never actually played Xenoblade 2.
I've seen a lot of 1 fans that have never played 2 as well, so
Yeah.
they exist.
Hey man, these games take a long time to get through.
It's true. They're like bajillion hours. But yep, not much else to say. And
Yeah.
anything else we've seen in other trailers like Nia 2. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, she's not Nia, she's Mia. She's got
Oh,
an M
I'm
instead
sorry.
of an I. M-I-O.
Oh yeah, this is Mio instead of Nia. Okay, yeah, so it's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else you got to say? I got nothing.
No, I got nothing. When is the release date? Let's see. The 29th. What month is that?
Uh, it's July, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Because
that's right. Yeah,
Splatoon is September. Right. So this is
yeah.
coming out at the end of July. And Splatoon comes out near the beginning of September.
Okay. So you got like a month to beat Xenoblade before.
Yeah, I think they might have switched the release dates. I heard people talking about that. That's like Splatoon and Xenoblade release dates were swapped.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if the only reason why they would do that is if because Splatoon needed more development time and Xenoblade was already done, so they were just like, we can just release Xenoblade earlier.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sure it'll be really good.
Oh yeah, Xenoblade games are good.
That's about it. Unless you want to talk about the hot news drop real quick.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, so they delayed the Mario movie.
What a shock!
Yeah, Miyamoto was unhappy with Chris Sands' performance, and he made him re-record the entire movie.
Sure, and it's exactly what he made. Chris Pratt rewrite the film.
Yeah, he decided that Chris Pratt was so good that you should play every character in the movie.
Okay. He's gonna be doing like an impression of Jack Black doing Bowser.
Yeah.
This makes sense of getting delayed. We haven't seen a thing of this movie in ages. Like,
well, we haven't seen anything of it, really.
Yeah. Aside from like the announcement of the cast.
Yeah, but like I feel like they could have just dropped like a trailer for it in the summertime, you know, and then dropped another trailer like a month before it came out, you know.
Yeah.
Because they usually don't like showcase movies until they're like really close to coming out anyway.
Yeah. Still. You usually see them like half a year before they come out.
Keep in mind, this was already delayed because it was supposed to come out summer of this year.
Yeah, what's going on with this movie?
Yeah, now it's like delayed till...
Did they panic because the Sonic movie, Sonic 2, was pretty good? And they're like, did they just want to step up their game, or...?
No, I think they're just like...
Or is this movie just in development hell?
That seems very plausible.
Like, you just don't know what they want to do with it?
It's an odd mix, because it's Illumination, but then it's also Nintendo. Then Illumination's like MO is make shit as cheap as fucking possible. Do not put like any like extra effort into anything. Right?
Yeah,
It's like gotta follow
they're
the budget.
efficient.
They are efficient. They're very budget minded. But then Nintendo's kind of the opposite of that, where they're very quality minded. You know?
Yeah, very polish obsessed.
Yes, they're Nintendo is in a lot of ways more focused on making sure their shit is of exquisitely high quality than they are that it will necessarily do numbers. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Their kind of mindset is like we will make something amazing and then it will make a lot of money because it is amazing. You know?
Yeah,
Which is
yeah, for the
kind of
most part.
similar to like old Disney, you know, like old Disney.
Eh, yeah, for the most part. Disney
Yeah,
threw out some crap though.
yeah. I meant like like before the Dark Ages, namely.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
um, yeah. When are we gonna see this? Just give us. I just want to hear what Chris Pratt Mario sounds like.
the longer I wait on this movie, the more I'm like, what could it be? Like, and then I'm like,
It's
I have no
weird.
idea. We know
How
Four
hard
Man
is?
Spike is in it.
Wow,
Yeah,
amazing. We don't even know if Yoshi's in it though. Who will be playing Yoshi?
Yoshi will be playing Yoshi.
Okay, Yoshi as himself. Got
Yeah.
it.
I just hope it does well. That way we can get the Donkey Kong movie they promised us, and then we'll get a Yoshi movie, and we'll get a Wario movie, and then we'll get Smash Brothers movie.
The Smash Bros. Movie.
Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah, the Metal Gear Solid movie is happening with Oscar Isaac. He'll be in the Smash movie.
Yes, he will.
I
Anyway, do
mean,
you want to wrap it up, or do you have more to say on this?
yeah, let's wrap it up. The Mario movie. Who knows what this is going to be like?
Yeah, it's
I'm
Mario
fearful.
moving. Thank you so much for watching and listening to today's podcast. If you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot to us if you'd like the video and subscribe. It helps us tremendously, you know?
Yep.
And you should do it because that way you'll see more of our videos. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.
Good day or night.
Yeah.